Rowena Ravenclaw was a powerful Scottish witch, noted for her intelligence and creativity, and regarded as one of the greatest witches of the age. She was one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. For such a decorated woman, her life was overshadowed with heartache and misfortune. This is the life of Rowena Ravenclaw. Rowena was born sometime in the 10th century before 993. She was from the Glens of Scotland and was either born or married into the Ravenclaw family. She was most likely married into the family as she bore a daughter, and also due to the fact that a woman was expected to take her husband's name in those times. However, the information still remains unknown. She was a good friend of fellow witch Helga Hufflepuff, another powerful witch from the Welsh Valleys. Ravenclaw acquired a wand sometime in her early years, but due to there being no age limit for magical children to begin practicing magic, it's unclear precisely at what age she acquired it. It is also possible that she purchased it from the Ollivander family, who had been in the wand-making business since 382 BC, or made it herself due to her immense skill. Rowena and Helga had been friends for some time before encountering and then befriending 2 immensely powerful wizards, Godric Gryffindor and Salazar Slytherin. The 4 individuals quickly recognised that, together, as a teaching unit, they had the knowledge, skill and ability to relay their magical practice to students in a manner of high standard. United under a common goal, they built Hogwarts Castle together and established Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry sometime around 993. It is a popular historical theory that the location and name of Hogwarts were both chosen by Ravenclaw herself, who dreamt that a warty hog was leading her to a cliff by the lake. She also came up with the ever-changing floor plan in order to keep students' minds sharp and alert. Ravenclaw selected her students according to intelligence and wisdom. Rowena's house therefore values a sharp mind, wisdom, creativity and cleverness in its members. At some point, Ravenclaw bore a daughter, Helena, who was taught by Rowena herself at Hogwarts. At some point after her graduation from Hogwarts School, Helena stole her mother's diadem, which was said to enhance the wisdom of the wearer. Helena was jealous of her mother's famous intellect and took the diadem with her to Albania, far away from her mother's reach, in hopes of surpassing her. Ashamed of her daughter's betrayal, Rowena Ravenclaw opted to keep her daughter's treachery a secret from the others, and denied it even from her fellow founders. Then Rowena fell fatally ill. Disregarding her daughter's treason, she asked the Baron, who was in love with Helena, to go and find her daughter, merely wishing to see her one last time. He eventually tracked her to a forest in Albania, but when she refused to return with him, the Baron flew into a fit of rage, furious at her refusal and envious of her freedom, and stabbed her. Immediately overcome with the guilt, he then took his own life. The Baron would later become the Bloody Baron. The 2 would later become respectively Ravenclaw and Slytherin house ghosts, thus Rowena did not get the chance to reconcile with her daughter before her untimely death. Legend has it that a broken heart added to her early demise, which in my opinion signifies a lack of will to live, or simply wants to recover from her illness due to her unhappiness over her daughter's betrayal. This story may have had origin in her estrangement with her daughter. Rowena Ravenclaw was the first of the founders to die. Her stolen diadem would remain hidden in its location within Albania for centuries until the mid-1900s, where her daughter's ghost was charmed by Slytherin student Tom Riddle into revealing its true location. Acting on this information, Riddle took the diadem from its hiding place and defiled both it and the memory of Ravenclaw by turning it into a Horcrux. The defiled artifact was hidden within the castle Rowena had helped build for years, until it was finally destroyed by Harry Potter during the Battle of Hogwarts in 1998. Ravenclaw's most notable trait is her intelligence and creativity, and the fact that she valued the same in her students. She also seemed strict and intimidating, but despite this, she seemed to be forgiving and loving. This is shown by the fact that she was willing to disregard her daughter's betrayal just to see her one last time on her deathbed. Ravenclaw was also a very proud woman, not admitting that her daughter had run away with her diadem, not even to her closest friends, the other founders. She was also not prejudiced towards those of Muggle parentage or inheritance, as she disagreed strongly with Slytherin's views on admittance to Hogwarts, and a large percent of her house were of Muggle descent. And that is all for today's video. Everyone, thanks very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at InstaDNJ and check out the merchandise store for cool t-shirts like you see on screen. The link is in the description below. If you want to check out some more of my videos from Harry Potter Folklore, they're on the left hand side of the screen. And I also have a second channel called Game of Thrones Lore, similar to this one but all about Game of Thrones. That's on the top right. And the link to the merchandise store is in the bottom right. Thanks again, and I hope you all have a great day.